Hello YouTube, good day to all of you, wherever you are in the world. I am here, back again, and doing another video. So I have decided to create a video about how much does the nurse make in the United States, specifically in Arizona, basically, because here is where I live. There are different, in the US, basically the salary depends on where you work, like which state are you registered in or certified as a registered nurse. So I know some of the states like pay so much, and some of the states doesn't pay that much too. I think Arizona is one of the states that doesn't pay well. So we're just gonna go straight to the point and discuss how much am I making, okay, as a nurse. So but before that, I would like to give you my experience first, because it's totally depending on your tenure, on how much your experience is. So I was from the Philippines, of course. And in the Philippines, I worked as a registered nurse for 2 years. I went to Saudi Arabia for another 2 years, and technically that's all the experience that I have as an RN before I started to become a nurse over here. So I went here, and then I started to become a CNA first, while I'm fixing my papers to test for NCLEX to be a nurse, right? So I worked for a year. For CNA, it's a good thing that I have a good manager, and then as a CNA, they kind of consider how how much experience do I have in healthcare. So for that 4 years of being a nurse, I was able to work as a CNA as a not new grad. You know what I mean? Like CNA with experience. I was started at I think around like $15 an hour. All right, $15. That's for CNA though. So I did that for a year. I think I had like 50 cents of increase for that 1 year. However, when I got my license, in this first hospital that I worked, they still considered the experience that I have. 2 years in the Philippines, 2 years in Saudi Arabia, so that is like 4 years of experience already. They did not tag me as a new grad. So for new grads, the salary, I believe, for hospital, this is for hospital only, all right, it's around, I think, $28, like 27.50, I believe, over here. I don't know if that's changed already because of COVID, but there is obviously like a lot of demands for nurses over here because of COVID, and we are super short staff, and some nurses are actually doing travel nursing, which pays a lot more. And one of the travel nurses that I work with in the hospital right now, uh, gets paid like $5,000 in 1 week. I think it's like a contract, so $5,000 1 week. That's just 1 week, and I think they're also getting like an allowance for their home, for their cars and whatnot. But that's a lot already. If you want to be a travel nurse, it's a good day today. Like, it's a good time this time because of COVID and short staffing. Well, that's also like lots of risk of getting COVID, you know what I mean. But going back, just to be like a full-time, $27.50, $20, that's the new grad rate. And then for myself though, since I have that 4 year experience, they gave me extra, you know what I mean. Like, I started at $32 an hour, which is good. That's already a lot in Arizona, to be honest. In California, my idea is Some nurses are getting paid like $50, over $50. So, well, the cost of living. I mean, California is. I mean, you have a lot of money, but you have a lot of bills too. You know. Okay. So I started at $32, and then I started being a nurse here 2018 ish, 18, yeah, 2018. It's 2021 already. I'm doing this video, so it's been 3 years, and my salary is already like I believe it's 34.50 already. So it increased like $2.50 already, but it's not bad. There are lots of incentives as well. Like for example, if you work at night, there's a night differential, and I believe that's 18% on top of your salary for night differentials. However, if you work in the morning, there's no differential. But there is also this weekends different, like weekend differentials, and I was getting, or I am actually getting $3.50 extra per hour for that in the weekends if I work in the weekends. So from 34.50 and then plus 3.50, so that's like $38 an hour if I work Saturdays and Sundays. So yeah, so again, the salary depends on which state you are, depends on experience, and that's basically it. It's a contract. Sell yourself and don't settle for less if you know that you deserve more. But if you are a new grad, just take it. You know, like it's an experience. As of the moment, you don't have the right to bargain, I guess, and then if you have if you have more time, especially if you work in the hospital, 3 days a week, 3/12s, that's what I'm doing. You can get another job, like you go to home health or skilled nursing facility. That is, you don't have any extra things to do. But for myself, I just stayed in the hospital, and then I am working on my master's program, so I don't have time. But before I went to this master's program, I was working with hospice, admission nurse, and that's giving me extra money. So I was like getting like 4 to 5 thousand in 2 weeks paycheck. All right, so if you do have any more questions about salary, I would be happy to answer that for you. Just send me a comment down below, and then if you have time, please subscribe and hit the notification bells, so if I upload another video, you'll be notified. And peace out.